Good afternoon. It's October 26th, Saturday afternoon, and we have a regional championship game getting ready to get underway between the Dixon Dukes in the white and Geneseo wearing the green and black. This is a regional championship. The winner advances to the sectional, which will be held down in Galesburg next Tuesday. Uniform colors, Geneseo's the higher seed, so they wear the home dark colors. Dixon is wearing the white. Dixon has had one of their best seasons in several years, and Geneseo has had a very good season their first year in the Western Big Six. These schools both used to play together in the Northern Illinois Big 12. A lot of pressure here underway, trying to get a quick start. Geneseo gets the ball away. Pressure comes quickly from Dixon. Ball pass backwards, pass forwards again. And working the ball up the sideline here. Geneseo, good defensive pressure. Dixon gets that away. Players battling for it, and it's going to get pushed out of bounds via Dixon throw.
Green throw.
And it looks like referees are deciding it's green throw. Have a crew that is assigned by the IHSA, so I'm not familiar with any of these referees today. Geneseo heads the ball defensively away, kicks it out of bounds. Dixon with another throw. Got a wind blowing from our left to right about 12-15 miles an hour. Ball deep into the box. Geneseo trying to break out. Turns, makes a smart pass back, keeping under control. It's part of Geneseo's game is to play possession. Ball goes high in the air. Big backspin on it. And battling on the sideline. And goes out of bounds via a Dixon throw.
Geneseo throw.
Signal for Geneseo throw. Big throw down the sideline. Try to get that tipped in. Pushing the ball into the middle. First time we've gone even into the middle of the field with the ball. Try to cross it. Geneseo intercepts. Pressure into the box. Trying to get something developed. Trying for pressure. Shot. Nicely handled by Dixon's keeper. And again, he's got a tailwind, so he gets a nice length on the distance on that punt. Dixon with the patient pass. A lot of midfield action right now between the two teams. Geneseo drops it in. Dixon's keeper comes all the way out. Obviously, he could not use his hands once he gets outside that box. Big collision. Ball still alive. Hits that hard. And trying to clear that out of there. Working it up this sideline. A lot of pressure from Dixon there early on here. We've played about 3 minutes only. We do play 40-minute halves. Referee is part of the field. Ball sent up the middle. Dixon handles that, sends it back. Geneseo tracks that down.
Foul's called on Geneseo.
Dixon free kick.
Tackle. Dixon sets the kick.
Feet were a little high coming in on that. Nice distance on that ball going down there. Swing and a miss, and now he gets it. Clears that out via Dixon throw.
White throw.
Both Dixon and Geneseo played lots of juniors and seniors. I think there's actually only one sophomore on the field for both teams. Trying to settle the ball. Pressure comes from behind. And both teams trying to get some control. Game is being played in the middle of the field right now. Pushed up that sideline. Right in front, they have a nice crowd for the weather conditions. There's a lot of people here from Dixon as well. Starting to get a little light rain. That might affect play as the grass becomes slippery. Nice throw deep in that box. Zach Bauer picks that up, rolls this out. Geneseo has a chance to work this sideline. Just carry the ball, no pressure yet. Slows it down, waits for a teammate. Working on this sideline. Sends that in. Dixon settles that easily. Sends that up the middle. Geneseo looking for the pass backwards. Both teams looking, probing, trying to find an opening. Works to the outside. Dixon gets a foot on that and be a throw-in. And we've got a substitution here, so we'll hold that up for a minute. This field is about 74 yards wide and 110 yards long, so it's about 20 yards wider than a standard football field. Geneseo with the throw. Chest trap down by Dixon, sends that ball out. Geneseo comes away with the ball, sends it up sideline. Dixon intercepts. A lot of pressure, contact, shoulder-shoulder contact. Both teams are playing fast, playing physical. Coming across through the box. Looking things over. Dixon has 5 defenders packed back in the box right now. Working up the sideline. Ball stays in. Down he goes. No foul called. Can start to see maybe people losing just a little bit of grip as the grass becomes wet. We got light rain going. Geneseo probing straight at him. Takes a shot, goes wide left.
Shot goes wide left. Dixon, the goal kick.
We've played about 7 minutes. We play 40-minute halves. If we end up with a tie, we play 2 10-minute overtimes. If it's still tied, it goes to penalty kicks. Good goal kick out of there. Header away. Looking for the easy pass, finds it. Geneseo working. Dixon sends that ball forward. Miss hit. Had an opportunity. And
Offside's a call on Geneseo.
Offside's call.
The Dukes will set
So
the free kick.
offsides, a real quick explanation. You got a attacking player beyond the last defender without the ball. And there's a lot of variations to offsides, but that's the basics of it. So we've got a free kick here. It's an indirect kick. Chest trap down. Geneseo gets possession again. Ball gets sent down the sideline. Still is in bounds. Still is in bounds. Dixon's working down on the far edge. Geneseo gets a ball in there. Ground is a little firm. The ball's bouncing and the grass is relatively short. Dixon working hard up the side. The goalkeeper for Geneseo, Bauer, comes out, calmly picks that up. He'll go ahead and punt. The Geneseo goalkeeper missed about 5 weeks this season, got injured early, and fortunately got cleared to play again a couple weeks ago and has been back. Working off to the side here. Good defensive position there by Dixon, gets that away. Working the outside edges, gets pushed, And too much of a push there. You can have shoulder-to-shoulder contact, but you could see that big
Push
push.
called on Dixon. Geneseo sets
Direct
up
kick.
the direct kick.
For Geneseo. Could go for the goal, but we'll probably try to drop it in there for a header. A lot of distance on that. Header. Another one. And Dixon's keeper gathers that in nicely. Played almost 10 minutes. Big punt with the wind behind him. Ball travels at least 50 yards in the air there. Big kick goes off the Dixon player. Be Geneseo throw. Ball comes through. Sends that ball up through the middle. Dixon again meets that. Play is really concentrated in the middle third of the field between the two teams. Geneseo trying to defend this release. Nice ball sent down to the corner, keeping it away from the keeper. Dixon, nice hustle. Get on that. Keeping the ball in bounds. Here we got a chance for Geneseo to push hard. Dixon responds well. No, missed a connection on that for Geneseo. A lot of one-touch passing between both teams. You could just see the quality as you get farther into these off-season or post-season play. The skill of the players just steps up every game. Dixon getting some attacking pressure down here on Geneseo. Ball gets pushed out of bounds, be a Dixon throw. He has to keep both feet on the ground. Ball has to go behind his head when he makes this throw. Looks like we might get a flip throw here. Nope, just a big throw. Nice distance into the box. Geneseo has a chance to clear this out. Dixon starting to spread, keep pressure, trying to keep the ball trapped. Geneseo looking for the easy pass, find it in the middle of the field. Dixon recovers, nice possession there defensively for them. Ball gets sent across. And this is going to roll out of bounds, almost gets to it, be Dixon throw. Ball gets sent up. Big bounce, header. Brings that down. Geneseo steps forward. Sends that ball up, and Dixon pushes it. Smart play, pushes it away outside.
Green throw. Maple Leaf substitutions are coming into the match for Geneseo. Number 5.
Geneseo with 3 substitutions here. We've played almost 14 minutes, 13 minutes.
Nelson.
Once players' clock runs continuously on something like that, we've cleared, we're underway. And
Foul's called on Dixon. Geneseo sets up a direct kick at the spot of the foul.
He'll be kicking kind of with a crosswind at him right now. Goes low and hard. Ball ricochets through, takes a rip, and oh, nice touch save by Dixon's. And I think it's being called out of bounds after he touched it for a corner kick. That was a nice save from Dixon's goalkeeper.
Geneseo corner kick, setting the ball for the Maple Leafs, number 9, Hunter Holke.
Geneseo brings the ball out to the side, take a low hard rip, ball ricochets around. Ball still alive, and that's going to carry out of bounds.
Late throw. Dixon substitution coming into the match for the Dukes. Number 10, Alex Gorgie.
We've played almost 15 minutes. Both teams are playing really hard. Ball gets dropped into the box, being an empty situation there. Easy pickup for Geneseo's keeper. He can throw it, punt it. With everybody dropping away, he goes ahead and punts. Nice ball into the wind. Hits the ground, and Dixon gets first touch on it. Gets sent over to the spectator sideline. Slide tackle, gets the ball away. You got the contact with the ball, so there's no foul there. Player slips there trying to get that, and Dixon's keeper comes out and gets that. So again, we've got light rain falling now, making the surface a little more slippery for the players. Ball gets headed, and play that safely, get it away out of bounds.
White throw.
Throw going to be all the way down where the referee is standing about 10 yards from the end of the field. Soft toss. It's expecting to throw that hard into the box. Geneseo pushing up here, going for the big pass up the middle. It's kind of an unusual play from the Dixon keeper, but it works for him. Shields the Geneseo player off and then waits for it to go into the box. Working the sideline. Two Dixon players squeeze it out of bounds. Be a Geneseo throw. Played 17 minutes, no score. Geneseo looking to try to probe this defense. Dixon has been very solid. Lots of players back there. Had a collision between the goalkeeper and a Geneseo player. Geneseo's going to push that out of bounds, and we still have
an official's time for
a
injury.
Geneseo player down on that collision between the keeper for Dixon and the Geneseo's player. So we do have a stoppage of time at 22:34. So we do have a stoppage of time here, and this is one of the few times the clock will stop in soccer is this or after a goal or a situation with a card. Water being given to players from both teams. And we do have certified trainers here, and Coach Morton are checking out our young man that's down.
Guys, you're supposed to be in the box.
So this postseason play, as it continues here, it moves on to Dixon. Dixon is a sectional host, and you would have, Galesburg is a sectional host, and you have either Dixon or Geneseo will advance. They will probably play Peoria, Notre Dame. Also, in the other side of the bracket, there's a good chance Rock Island will advance. And our young man is up and moving. That's good. He's coming off under his own power. So check the IHSA website, ihsa.org. You can check out the brackets, the starting times. I believe the games start at 4 and 6 p.m. on Tuesday. It's played on an artificial turf. Down at Galesburg has a really nice facility down there, and if you get a chance to make that 45-minute drive, if Geneseo advances, you'll see some high-quality soccer.
Substitutions coming into the match for Dixon. Number 1, Cade Fulton. And checking in for the Maple Leafs, number 3, Mason Smith. And checking in on the injury for Geneseo, number 25, Keaton Johnson.
So we get things reset here, and we'll get the ball be thrown in from out of bounds. Referees getting everything settled. And be a throw in here for Dixon. And they're throwing it, it's good sportsmanship here, throwing it to Geneseo's keeper. He'll punt the ball away. And we're back underway, full tilt here. The ball's going to roll out of bounds, be a Dixon throw.
Substitution coming into the match for Dixon, number 10, Alex Gordy.
Both coaches starting to substitute freely here. Ball gets hit. It's going to go off the Geneseo player's back, be a Dixon throw. Tries to chest trap that down. Geneseo switching the point of attack to the far side of the field. Keeps the ball just in bounds. Dixon gets that. Collision and be Dixon
Have a
free
chip
kick.
called on Geneseo. Dixon will set the free kick.
Players lining up at the 18 line for the penalty box. Drops that ball in there. Geneseo heads that away. Dixon touch. Geneseo clears that ball out. Got 3 defenders dropping for Dixon. Chest trap down for Geneseo. Looking for the easy possession play, which he made. Drops that ball across again. Good anticipation from Geneseo. Working across. See if we're going to get a shot from distance. Ball goes left and it's going to carry out of bounds. Be a goal kick.
Geneseo substitution. Back into the match for Geneseo, number 2, Hayden Kukuru.
So on a goal kick, you can spot that ball anywhere he wants on that 6-yard stripe. Could have a goalkeeper take it, could have a field player take this kick. Good header back. Geneseo looking for the connections. Working to the outside. A little slippery on the grass. Drops that ball into the middle. Dixon gets a foot on it. That's going to carry out of bounds. Be a Geneseo throw. Working down to the corner. Trying to get across. Dixon steps in front of that. Be a throw in here for Geneseo. Just under 20 minutes to go in this first half. Sends that ball across. Kind of bicycle kick and picked up easily by Dixon's keeper. Nice punt. That ball's going to carry out of bounds. I believe that'd be a Geneseo throw. Nice crowd today. Substitution here for Dixon.
Substitution coming into the match for the Dukes, number 17, Noah Grote.
Both teams working to try to find an advantage, probe where there might be a weakness in the other defense. Dixon seems to drop a lot of players. 9 of the 10 players get behind the ball when the Geneseo gets deep. There's one goes through. Nice read from their keeper. Come out and cover that up. Good classic form covering that ball up. Pressure. And ball comes across. Gonna have pressure from behind. Try to feed one through. Got a foot race here between the two of them. Ball goes out of bounds. See if you can get that in there. Dixon's keeper plays very aggressively, but his field players do go back, drop, and cover the box for him. Good smart play, patient play. Dropping that ball in. And again, nice defensive effort there from Dixon. Headed away, the keeper comes out, snatches it. Nice punt. Gets pushed from behind. Be a free kick for Geneseo. Again, players line up on the 18. Going to strike the ball. And incidental hand contact with the ball on Geneseo. Dixon free kick. 16:40 to go in this first half. Nice distance, backspin. Ball hops up, straight up in the air. Nice touch to the outside. Sending the ball back in. Trying to find the easy pass. Oh, we have offside position again on a Geneseo player.
Fouls on Geneseo. Dixon kicks.
Geneseo first to the ball again, see if he can keep this in bounds. He does. Nice combination between the two of them. Trying to work down. Gets the ball crossed. Heads. Good defensive header from Dixon. Drop it back. Good hustle from Dixon to get possession of this ball. And sends that up the sideline. That's going to stay in bounds. Finally carries out. The Geneseo throw.
Green throw.
They're going to have him rethrow the ball back where it went out of bounds. He's up a little too far from that. And that becomes a Dixon throw. It's wet, slips out of his hands, but that becomes a Dixon throw there. Dixon trying to get ball back into the center. Geneseo controls. Working the sideline here. Oh, nice touch pass. Ball stays in bounds. Geneseo pushes out of bounds. Be Dixon throw. Pressure coming. Nice short combination. It's going to go off the Dixon player, but Geneseo throw. A lot of the game has been concentrated on this side of the field so far. Working back the middle, pressure coming from behind. Makes a smart pass off to the side. Good pressure coming from Dixon. That left a mark. And young man that took that hard shot. There, he's back up. So it'll be a Geneseo kick on the foul. Ball driven hard towards the box, drops in, and Dixon's keeper picks that up. Just under 13 minutes to go in this scoreless first half. Big punt. Good defensive header. Ball still in the air. Sends it up the sideline. Good work from Dixon to clear that out. And pushes out of bounds right in front of the crowd. Be some substitutions here.
Geneseo substitutions are coming into the match for the Maple Leafs. Number 11, Tyler Seaman, and number 31, Connor Nelson.
Ball gets driven hard to the little box. It's going to carry all the way across, go out of bounds. And that one's going to carry out of bounds.
Goal kick's the call.
Goal kick. It's been getting nice distance on these goal kicks. Wind is coming at kind of a 45-degree angle from our left right now. Good defense from Dixon. Be a throw in. We've got one substitution here for Geneseo.
Geneseo, number 8, Ethan Holkey.
Chest trap down, leave it. Dixon does a really nice job of dropping defenders. They usually have at least 5 back in the back line. So it's making it difficult for Geneseo to get any type of shot organized. And again, being called for offside position. So Dixon's keeping a fairly organized back line there. And the Geneseo player gets just beyond it without the ball, you get offsides. So they get a free kick from that position. It's an indirect kick. You see the center referee's holding his arm in the air to show that it's an indirect kick. Ball comes into the middle of the field. Defensive header there. Contact with the ball, no foul called. Referee's indicating it's a free kick. Missed what the foul was.
Called on Geneseo. Dixon sets the kick.
Nice ball. Pushing called on Dixon.
Okay, push called on Dixon. Geneseo sets the free kick.
The general rule on that in soccer is the player owns the vertical space that his body occupies. And so if you try to push somebody off of it, you're going to get that call against you. Ball back underway. The ricochet between those two players. Ball gets dropped in. headed down. Both players slipping on the wet turf. Ball gets sent back into the middle. Bounding around. Geneseo coming to great pressure on it. Good job of shielding by Dixon. Keeps possession. Dixon looking for the pass. They find it. Good aggressive play from Dixon, trying to get to the ball. That's been what they've basically been setting up, is trying to get the one young man that's playing forward free. Or drop back, pack in their defense. Nice pass off to the side here. See pressure come from behind. Ball gets sent in, drops down. Dixon with nice control there. Easy pickup here for Geneseo's keeper. It's one of the challenges here when you have two good goalkeepers. If you send the ball up the middle like that, it's basically an easy pickup for him. You've got to work the edges and bring it in. Ball sent in. Sent across. Nice job looking behind him. Down it goes. Dixon with an opportunity here. Looking to get the release pass. And it's again going to be a pickup for Ballard, playing goalkeeper there for Geneseo. Rolls it out. Getting down to the final 6 minutes of this first half. We play 40-minute halves. Ball rolls out of bounds. Be Geneseo throw in. Get two substitutions here for Geneseo.
Substitutions are coming into the match for Geneseo. Number 9, Hunter Holke, and number 12, Nate
This
Holke.
gets to be cold conditions for the players. You're about 45 degrees and rain and wind. Drop it into the box, and nice read again from Dixon's keeper. Comes out, picks that up. Nice punt again. Good control here from Dixon. See if they put together some passes. Geneseo intercepts that. Again, you can see players slipping on the turf. Nice combination. Let's see if somebody just take a shot from distance here. There we go. Drop it back, keep possession. That's going to carry out of bounds, be Geneseo throw. Dixon does a really nice job of packing in that back line of defense. Geneseo may need to start taking some shots from 25, 30 yards away. Ball gets sent up the side. Again, players sliding down on the turf. Gets possession. Good defensive positioning there by Dixon. Ball gets into the box, cleared out. Oh, cleared out by Dixon. Geneseo with the throw with 4:04 to go in the half. Dropped in, offsides. Offsides, no goal.
Offsides, a call on Geneseo. Dixon will set the free kick.
And again, you gotta give Dixon credit. They're running a very organized back line of their defense. Geneseo's working to probe that and just missed on the connection. He was just a step too quick on that. Sliding around here for both teams. Working up the middle here. Dixon trying to hold Geneseo out here. Got a foul called.
We have a foul called on Dixon for a trip. Geneseo sets the direct kick.
Might see if he might just take a shot at one of the upper corners here on the net. Dixon can set a wall 10 yards away. That's more than 10 yards that they're away right now. Drops that in, try and make a connection. Ball gets pushed out of bounds.
Green throw.
Geneseo throw, 2:20 to go.
White throw. Substitutions
here for Dixon.
Number 10, Owen
Down to
Grote.
about a minute 45 to go in this first half. Limited opportunities on goal for both teams. Ball gets sent across the middle. Dixon trying to come forward, get position. Nice hustle from Geneseo to get that away from him. Keeping pressure on him. So legal play. Got contact with the ball. Referees have been very consistent today in how they're calling this match, which is what you want.
1 minute. We've got less than 1 minute to play in the half.
Dixon pushes that off to the out of bounds, be a Geneseo throw in, down to about 45 seconds to go. Want to attack the box here. Out of bounds again, be a Geneseo throw, down to 38, 37. Want to just take a shot from distance. Ball gets pushed out of bounds, 20 seconds to go. Dixon might have an opportunity to get something organized here real quickly.
10, 9.
Goes out of bounds, be another
7,
Dixon throw.
6, 5, 4, 3.
The ball gets pushed away. So that's going to bring us to the end of a scoreless first half between Dixon and Geneseo. We take a 10-minute halftime in soccer. Coaches will do a little strategy talk, and we'll switch ends and come back in 10 minutes.
This TV 50 broadcast is sponsored in part by Hazelwood Homes, Geneseo Dairy Queen, Eric Henderson and Jolene Barnes of Country Financial, Turpins of Geneseo, Geneseo Communications, Central Bank, B&B Lawn Equipment and Cyclery, Vandemore Funeral Homes, Hammond Henry Hospital, ProTech Auto Body, Borac Pharmacy, Liberty Village, Farmers National Bank, Pink's Paint and Body, Edwards Ready Mix. Please thank our sponsors for their support of this TV 50 broadcast.
We're ready to get underway here with the second half of this regional championship match between Geneseo and Dixon. Winner advances to the Tuesday sectional down in Galesburg. And Geneseo with the first touch. See what type of adjustments coaches might have made at halftime. making any alignment changes, how they're playing their defenses. Ball gets pushed out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be a Dixon throw. Geneseo does have a tailwind behind them this second half. And wind is maybe blowing about 10 miles an hour from left to right. Ball gets pushed down. Looks like it's going to hold on the turf. Trying to keep it in, be Dixon throw in. Got some halftime scores from the Western Big Six. We got Rock Island is beating Ottawa 2-1. And Moline is winning their regional championship at halftime 1-0. Geneseo gets this ball back in. Ball gets sent across. That's going to stay in with the touch of the Dixon keeper. He had a nice first half. Ball gets dropped into the box. Nice pickup again from the Dixon keeper. Have to take a little look here. Looks to me like Dixon has come out with a new alignment for the second half. Geneseo is pretty much staying with their 4-4-2 that they play in most of the time. Ball gets pushed across. Since that was not an intentional pass, the Geneseo keeper can pick that ball up. Dixon has definitely changed their alignment there. It came out in the first half as basically almost a 5-4-1, and now they've running kind of a 2-3-3-2. Oh, here's a chance. Oh, left behind. A lot of jumbo players down there. Again, the rain is coming down. It's slippery. Shot, and nice form again from the Dixon keeper. Covers that up. Player comes sliding in hard. A little chat from the referee. Playing under control.
Free kick near midfield.
Referees have done a nice job calling a consistent game. And there we go. Working, trying to make those connecting passes. Pressure come from behind. Control passing here from Dixon. Geneseo intercepts. And working across here. And there we go. Coming up the outside, working across. Dixon going deep, trying to get a crossing shot. Drops a nice one. Geneseo player steps in. Ball goes pushed all the way out to the edge, and it's going to go out of bounds, be a Dixon throw. Ball's right down the end line. Geneseo clears it away. Dixon has definitely created some offensive pressure here with the new alignment that came out here after halftime.
Green throw.
Sends it up the sideline. Dixon's going to be able to escort that out of bounds, be a Dixon throw. Send that ball across the middle. Trying to get some control here, passing off to the side. Going deep. Gets pushed off of the Dixon player or the Geneseo player. It's going to be called a goal kick. Off of the Geneseo player, so it'll be a goal kick. Coming across, trying to make that connection. Takes a shot from distance, and again, nice read. Dixon's keeper is doing a good job reading the ball, getting down, covering up. Keeps his whole body in front of the ball. Ball goes out of bounds, be Geneseo throw. We got one substitution here for Geneseo.
Maple Leaf substitution coming into the match for Geneseo, number 31, Connor Nelson.
Geneseo rearranging players on the field a little bit. Throw in, and we're underway. Trying to keep some pressure on Dixon here from Geneseo. Drops it in, and offside flag is up again.
Offside's a call on Geneseo.
Dixon has done a really good job. That limits some of the speed that Geneseo has by being able to keep them pinned up. Ball gets pushed out of bounds, and that's going to be a Geneseo throw. Geneseo with the throw. See if he goes with a hard throw into the box. Does a light tap. And offside position
Offside's
again.
the call on Geneseo. Dixon will set the free kick at the spot of the call.
Dixon drives that ball low and hard on the ground, skips around on the wet surface. Got a battle, body position here. Ball's going to carry out of bounds, be a Geneseo throw. Again, Geneseo, they could get this ball underway as fast as they get possession of it. Looking for the easy passes between each other. Dixon closes them down. Dixon's going back to the alignment they had earlier in the first half with at least 5 players in the back line. Got a foot race. Offside flag is up again. And boy, I'm at a little bit of a tough angle to be seeing that, but sure looked like there's a Dixon player. Backspin on that. Ball gets sent forward. Ball gets sent off to the side here. And that one's going to stay inbounds. Nice hustle. That gets pushed out of bounds.
Ball goes over the end line. Corner kick the call.
Corner kick for Dixon. I think this is the first corner kick for Dixon of the game. And generally, the higher the level of soccer, the more often scoring occurs on these. So he'll be kicking into a win. Usually the strategy on this is to kick it far enough away from the keeper that he can't come out, just snag it from you out of the air. Ball driven nicely. Bauer gathers that in as easy one for him to get. Rolls it out. Geneseo with a chance to counterattack. And he was offside on that one. That was a smart play from Dixon. He saw what was coming. He stepped forward and put him in offside position. It was well played. It takes some real discipline from the team to do that. That offside trap like that, the higher the level of soccer, the more often you see that. But you really have to work at that. And what that does is it opens up just like that. The goalkeeper can play aggressively, comes out, gets the ball. If it ever doesn't work, it really leaves the goalkeeper exposed. But the ball still in bounds. Wet surface is really getting to be part of the game here. Geneseo with some patience here. Pressure coming from Dixon. Nice controlled move. There's a free ball, race between the goalkeeper. He's got to stay in that box if he's using his hands. You see players sliding on that wet turf. You got again, tailwind for him. Nice depth on that punt. Nice touch passing. It's tough to do in these wet conditions. It's cold. It's about 45 degrees, cold rain and wind. A lot of Dixon players packed in there. There's ball working down this side. He keeps it in. Crosses it, misses on the connection there. Ball's going to go over the end line.
Ball's pushed over the end line by Dixon. A Geneseo corner kick.
Corner kick for Geneseo.
Setting the corner for the Maple Leafs, number 9, Hunter Holke.
So again, we'll see how well Geneseo executes this. Again, you want to keep the ball away from the goalkeeper so you can't just make an easy catch. Ball's out the top of the box. Boy, a lot of players going down. Quite the scramble here. Drops it in. And again, offside position. We've played about 14 minutes of the second half. If we do go to overtime, we'll play 2 10-minute overtimes. There, the ball's dropped in. Again, Dixon keeper. Nice job of reading that. Picks it up, gets a good punt out of here. Geneseo controls that. Geneseo probably had about 70% of the possession in the first half. Again, it's tied on the scoreboard. Drops this back. You can see the slip.
White throw.
Ball goes out of bounds. Be another Dixon throw. There's some nice combination passing from Geneseo. Trying to get a cross off. It's going to get a corner
Ball's
kick.
deflected over the end line. Last hit by Dixon. Geneseo corner kick. Maple Leaf substitutions coming into the match for Geneseo. Number 2, Hayden Kukuru, and number 11, Tyler Seaman.
So it looks like Hayden Kukuru is headed to take this corner kick. Geneseo packing a lot of players in
Kukuru to
over
set the corner kick for Geneseo.
where the arc meets the box. Ball's driven. Nice punch out from the Dixon keeper. Ball driven hard. Shot again. It's going to go wide. And that'll be a goal kick
set
for Dixon. Pressure coming from Dixon. He's got 4 players down. Nice work from Geneseo. Dixon comes out and gathers that in for him, sending it back up. This game really has the feel of whoever can score a lone goal may be the regional champion here. Again, the regional champion from this match moves on to Tuesday at Galesburg for the sectional. Expect to see Rock Island and Peoria Notre Dame there. Not sure who would be the other part of the bracket. Might be Dunlop. All right, ball goes out of bounds. Be a Dixon throw. Nice controlled pass here from Geneseo. Oh, there's a handball.
Have a trip called on Geneseo.
Trip is being called, so
Dixon
as he got tripped, his hand came across, touched the ball.
Foul.
So Dixon with the free kick here, kicking into the wind. Again, it's coming almost just from the north to the south, which is left to right on your camera. Nice header away, defensive header from Geneseo. Got a runner, see if he finds him. Ball goes out of bounds, be Geneseo throw in. And we got 2 substitutions, one for each
coming
team.
into the match, number 26, Carson Rice. And substituting in for Dixon, number 10, Griffey Rodriguez.
Throw in here from Geneseo, sends that ball down into the mixer. Dixon gathers that up. Nice ball down, see if Dixon can keep it in. They do. And gathered up nicely by Geneseo's keeper, Nick Bauer. 21 minutes to go in the regulation. Big punt, nice distance. Ball bounces through. See if Geneseo can put enough pressure on him, makes him push it out of bounds. They can get a quick throw in here, try to take advantage. Ball gets dropped in. Good defensive positioning from Dixon. That's going to deflect off Geneseo, be a Dixon throw in. Big throw, defensive header, another throw-in coming for Dixon. Lots of umbrellas over in the stands today. Good switching play, switching the ball for Dixon. Both players slip and go down.
Green throw.
chance for Dixon. A good step in there by Geneseo. Ball gets deflected forward. Geneseo gathers that up. Sends that up. Dixon gets body on it. Geneseo trying to put together a counter under control here. Working across, take a shot. Oh, come on. And they go down. Ball's going to carry out of bounds. Be Geneseo throw.
Substitutions are coming into the match for Dixon, number 12, James Duet. And checking in for the Maple Leafs, number 3,
19 minutes
Mason
to go in the
Smith.
second half.
And number
Again,
7,
clock
Jordan
runs
Seeley.
continuously on substitutions. Just wide.
Shot goes wide right. Goal kick the call.
Offside flag was up by the goal kick.
Dixon substitution into the match for the Dukes, number 3, Luis Shike.
Nice kick. Dixon gets a good clearing ball out of there. Geneseo trying to control. Good step. Coming forward. Geneseo clears on the diagonal here. Ball's going to bound, hit, and stays in bounds. And Dixon pushes it out.
Clean throw. Maple Leaf substitutions into the match for Geneseo,
Coach
number 12,
Morton
Nate
is,
Polkey, and number 31,
Substituting
Connor
freely
Nelson.
here in the second half. Rain is coming down harder as the game progresses. Chest trap, sends it back. Tries to send that in. And, whoa. Dixon player called for holding him back. And just outside the box.
Dixon,
It's a big opportunity for Geneseo.
Just outside the box.
From 18 yards out, so Dixon was setting up their wall. And they're going to purposely be too close. It has to be 10 yards away. The referee steps off the distance. So those three are going to try to block that side of the goal for him. See if they can strike this just up and over the bar.
Shot sails over the crossbar. Goal kick call.
Good opportunity, good try. That bottom of that bar is 8 feet off the ground, and the pipes are 24 feet apart. So goal kick here for Dixon.
Even if it goes over the crossbar.
No, it's got to be inside the pipes. That includes crossbar.
Got a foul called out here on the outside. Be a free kick for Dixon.
Technically, it's got to be a ball that would go into the net.
Nice kick. Met by 3 players. Dixon trying to look things over. Steps through it. Looking for that crossing ball. Bends around. Geneseo pushing that out hard. Continues to carry. Somebody catching up from behind on him. Sends that ball forward. And takes a rip, and that one obviously
Shot
got
sails high over
underneath
the
it.
crossbar into the parking lot. Goal kick, Dixon. Substitution coming into the match for the Dukes, number 10,
And the
Griffey
rain
Rodriguez.
is continuing to come down harder and harder as this match progresses. Got just under 15 minutes to go in regulation. We will play 2 10-minute overtimes if it is tied at the end of regulation. There'll be a 5-minute break. And then in between the 2 10-minute overtimes, there's a 2-minute break. Got kind of a tough clearance there. He picks that up. And again, he can use his hands on that because it's not a deliberate pass back. You cannot deliberately pass the ball to your own goalkeeper and have him pick it up using your feet. And
Have a trick called on
trick
Dixon.
call on
Geneseo
Dixon.
sets up
Just
the
kind of
direct
caught
kick.
the Geneseo's player's feet as he went past him. This one will come from about 36 yards out. Again, might have the opportunity here to, again, shoot for goal here. Sets him at 10 yards away. He's got a 2-man wall this time. Again, see if he'll shoot for the box. Drops one in there. And headed away defensively by Dixon, scooped up by their keeper.
Well, you tell him I was out there.
Nice work on that wet surface. Pressure coming, ball still working on the outside. Geneseo maintaining possession. Drops that in there. And again, offside flag was up.
Substitutions coming into the match for Dixon, number 7, Boston Glessner. And checking in for the Maple Leafs, number 26, Carson
We
Rice.
gotta give Dixon a tip of the hat for how skilled they are at running that offside trap. You might have heard the coach there asking his player to play it simple, which means he just wanted to make the simple pass back to his player behind him. Geneseo takes that away from him. Good pressure, nice ball up the side. And Dixon
Green
pushes
throw.
that out of bounds. Good, smart defensive play. Geneseo take a throw in. Like to maybe see if you throw it hard towards the box. There's a chance. And again, they're in offside position. He's got to get himself back in onside position before he could touch that with his foot. Got just under 12 minutes to go in regulation. Ball gets sent out. Goes into the middle. Going for possession, trying to thread the needle there. Good defensive work there from Dixon. Ball pops up in the air, is held up by the wind. So we got 11:14 to go.
Free kick.
Dixon with a free kick here. Drives that in there. That's a nice ball. Oh,
Shot goes wide left.
Dixon would like to have that one back.
Corner kick to call.
Corner kick, I guess it must have deflected just off of a Geneseo player. That was real close to being the game winner right there with the way this day is going. First goal is going to be the
Setting the
winner.
corner for Dixon, number 7, Boston Glessner.
Last time on the Dixon kick, the ball was pretty close. We'll see if they set it out farther away from the net.
Dixon substitution into the match.
Substitution here right
Number
before
10,
that clock
Alex
continues to run
Gordy.
on these. So Dixon will try to drive this ball. Players come forward, just need to get a head on it to redirect it. Use the energy of the kick. Shot and picks that up. Good hustle from Geneseo player to come out, get his body down, disrupt that whole process.
Back post over here.
Ball bangs around, Geneseo gets possession. Players are starting to feel we're under the 10-minute point here. Starting to get stepped up on the intensity here a little bit. And be an easy pickup there for Dixon's keeper. Throws the ball out. Nice accuracy on that. Both players go sliding into that one. Geneseo showing some patience here. A little under 9 minutes. Boy, offside flag up again.
Offside's the call on
didn't see that
Geneseo.
one.
Dixon will set the free kick at the spot of the call.
What makes it always a little tough on the call is it's when the ball is kicked forwards, not when the ball lands. Is when the offside call is initiated. Ball's dropped in there. It's going to go out of bounds, be Dixon.
White throw.
So we're down to about coming up on just 8 minutes to go. Ball gets sent again down towards the box. It's headed away. Geneseo going hard for it. There's a chance, a header goal. Wow, what a combination. So Geneseo with 7:45 to go. Scores the first goal of the match, gets that 1-goal lead. And it's been a hard fought. But that was just nice, again, nice effort, working hard on this. Now, one of the classic things in all levels of soccer is usually goals come in bunches. So this will be a Geneseo needs to play some
In the
lockdown
72nd minute of the
defense.
match, a Geneseo goal scored by number 8, Ethan Holke. On the assist, number 31,
We're back
Connor
underway.
Nelson. Holke with the goal, Nelson with the assist in the 72nd minute of the match.
Geneseo trying to extend some pressure, take a shot. Now, one of the advantages Geneseo has right now is you push it out of bounds like that, clock runs. It's not like basketball where it stops. Clock continues to run.
9, Hunter Holke.
So it goes out of bounds. Geneseo can take their time, spot up this corner kick. And we've got a stoppage.
Geneseo substitution into the
Yeah, I
match,
think we've
number
got a
3,
young
Mason
man
Smith.
coming in. He was down. They're going to get him out of here. That stops the clock at 7:04. When the referee blows his whistle, the clock will start again. There we go. Wind the clock. And Geneseo. Nice punch. Another goal.
Shot and goal, Geneseo.
That's huge. In this match, to have a two-goal cushion, a two-goal cushion in this type of match is a big, huge advantage for Geneseo. Now, Dixon is not going to roll over here. You know, they're going to keep going, but this is a huge advantage now for Geneseo. They can kind of play it safe. They
In
can
the
push the ball
74th
out of
minute of the
bounds.
match, Geneseo goal scored by number 7, Jordan Seeley, unassisted.
And we're
Seeley with the
underway
goal,
here. Clock
unassisted in the
winds.
74th minute of our match.
Geneseo pushing. There's the ball on the side. And again, there's another thing to say. So it goes out of bounds.
Shot
Clock
goes over the
winds.
end line.
Ball
Dixon
gets
is goal
thrown
kick.
in. So you can chew up 10, 15 seconds here in this process getting a goal kick. They're using a field player now to keep their goalkeeper in position. He drives that out low and hard.
Oh, I did not, thank you.
And there we go. Ball's high in the air, gets sent forward. Dixon again working hard. There's just good strip. You might hear Dixon coach going quickly, trying to get this ball underway. I want to take advantage of the other team not having their defense set. Again, Geneseo can just, they're smart play, just send it out of bounds. Clock winds, you can watch it on your screen there, how much time gets chewed up here in the process. Sends that ball up, Dixon trying to send it back in. Ball gets popped up. Dixon working off to the side. Dixon at this point too, I'm not sure if their coaches would do it, but when you're down by 2 goals at this stage of the game, if they would send more of their defenders forward in attacking position. It's not going to matter if you give up another goal, you're trying to score one to draw it close. Clock stops, making a substitution. This is new rule here.
Substitution into the match.
When you're in the lead in the final 5 minutes and you're making substitutions, the clock stops now this year. And so we're under 5 minutes, clock stops. He gives a signal to continue to wind it. And, corner kick for Geneseo. Dixon player got a toe on it, pushes it out.
Number 3, Mason
So again,
Smith.
no rush for Geneseo to get this underway with a 2-goal lead. Can kind of take their time, get things set. Drive that in there. Nice defensive header from Dixon. Drive that across. What a save. Wow. Superman save from the Dixon keeper. I hope he's all right. He's limping just a little bit, but that was quite the save from that young man. Clock continues to wind at 3:55. Geneseo with the throw in. Again, Geneseo can pass the ball around, knock it around, then take their opportunity here. Whoa! Wow. That was a hard shot.
That was
That
Dixon kicked it into their almost into the goal.
push from behind, and
Okay, trip called on Dixon. Geneseo
again,
sets the
another
kick
opportunity.
near
Geneseo,
midfield.
take their time, spot this down, watch your clock wind on your screen. And
We have an official's time on the field for injury.
going to check on a Dixon player. I'm not sure. That might have been the young man that took that hard shot off his face there. And there's getting out there to check him. He took a pretty firm shot from
Substituting in on the
no
injury
more
for
than 10
Dixon,
feet
number
away.
10, Griffey Rodriguez.
Gloves are coming out, and looks like we may have a bloody nose.
Let's go, guys. Fight to the end. Let's go.
So wait for him to clear the field. Referee will give the winding arm signal and a whistle. And there we're underway with 3:19.
Gotta win there. Keep fighting. Let's go.
Nice ball in there. Sends it across. Oh, just missed on that connection. Got under it just a tiny bit. Would have been the third
Kick
goal.
call.
Under 3 minutes now. Coach Morton encouraging him to work hard. His voice is showing the strain of a match. Geneseo working again. They can just work down the sides. Take it into the corner, goes out of bounds, and it'll be a Geneseo throw. Again, take the ball into the corner. Another throw-in situation, throw it back out. Trying to use up clock. It's a little more than 2 minutes to go. And I'm not sure what the call was, but it's a free kick for Dixon. Geneseo sends it back across the field. Dixon heads that, and it's going to roll out of bounds in front of the stands over there. Got a nice group of people here out here in this 45-degree rain from both schools. Just using some time up. Out of bounds, minute and a half to go. So again, Geneseo will move on here. If this score stands, Geneseo moves on to a sectional match at Galesburg High School on Tuesday. It's about a 45-minute drive. You know, check it out on the IHSA website, and it's easy to get to. You want to get there. Be a nice pickup here for Bauer. Use up a little bit of time. Use about 6 to 10 seconds here before he has to get rid of it.
We got less than 1 minute to play in the match.
Drives that out of there. But anyway, they'll be going down playing at Galesburg, the sectional host. I believe they will have one of the powerhouse schools in the state will probably be playing Peoria Notre Dame. Dixon still working as hard as they can. You'd expect that, like juniors and seniors. Working down, we're under 30 seconds to go here. You just put it out of bounds. You can hear the Geneseo coach saying, just put it out. There it goes out of bounds.
White throw.
Calling
Check that. White takes the kick.
Free kick here,
10,
going down to 10
9,
seconds.
8,
Drives it
7,
low and hard.
6, 5,
This is
4,
gonna finish
3,
it off here.
2,
So congratulations
1.
to Dixon, talking to their coaches. They've had one of their best seasons of the year. Used to play them in the conference previous to joining the Western Big Six.
And
So
that's the end of our Geneseo Regional Championship
going to
game.
move on here
With
to
final
the
score,
sectional
Geneseo Maple Leafs
match
2,
down in Galesburg on
Dixon
Tuesday.
Dukes
And I
0.
believe that's a 4 p.m. game for them.
Geneseo with 5 shots on goal that second half per game.
Appreciate being able to bring you Geneseo soccer here on
Dixon,
Channel
they had
50. I'm
0
Clark
shots on goal the
Perkins.
second half per
Keith
game,
Kennett on the
total
camera.
of 1 shot
Geneseo
on
will pick up a regional plaque here. And quite an accomplishment for these young men. It's hard work. It's a well-played match between both schools here today.
Geneseo as the winner of the
So we
regional
are
here. We'll move
glad
on play
to bring
in
you
the
soccer and
Galesburg
hope to see you
sectional
again
on
on our
Tuesday,
next
October
opportunity.
29th. They'll play the winner of the Peoria Richwood Regional. Check that the Galesburg Regional game will be on Monday, the 28th. At this time, we'd like to invite the captains of Geneseo to the touchline for reception of the Geneseo Regional plaque. We'd like to congratulate Dixon on a fine season as they exit IHSA tournament play. The Geneseo Maple Leafs will move on in sectional play